cards. As your new leader, Who disrupts my coronation? A crown befitting the new ruler of the universe! Your time is now over, Megatron. The reign of Starscream will be a reign of terror!
Esteemed members of my armada, you now stand upon the very precipice of glory to meet the destiny which I have so tenaciously worked toward. Dynamic leadership of the Decepticons.
Hello everyone, I hope life's been treating you well. This is Starscream 65, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Optimus Prime. So first, we'll take a look at his axe, his only accessory, and it's done up in a nice black plastic and some orange paint. It's very Warfare Cybertron-esque, and it has two notches right here on the end of the handle, which can peg into the vehicle mode trailer right here with these two grooves, like so. And you just push it down, and it will hold in like so. Now there are two additional slots right here that should take this out. Should peg into these two slots on what will be his legs, but for some reason I can't push it down far enough to reach those, and I don't want to scratch the orange paint. So I just leave it like that. Does it give them kind of a shark fin of sorts? Yes. I'm just happy that all the robots in this guy's figure so far have storage for the weapons. As far as getting it out goes, so you don't tear up the notches on the axe, you should just pull up and not out. Alright. So here we have Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode, and I like this vehicle mode a lot. It is the first Optimus Prime that we've gotten in a very long time that has an integrated trailer as part of the robot mode but does not separate. To that end, his entire trailer are his legs. You can see his feet just sticking up right off the back of a truck from the front. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It could be worse. Probably from the side here, they're blue, but when you look at them head on, they're black, because they are the feet. And you can see that there is just this gappage here, because these are the legs pay together. You flip them over, again you can see that these are his legs, you can see his thighs, his forearms. You can also kind of see his head tucked into his chest here, along with this box chest windshield. He does have 10 wheels, and he rolls quite nicely. All of them roll. They are clip-on wheels, granted. Always don't have a problem with that. He has some smokestacks here done up in silver paint, which is nice. He's got the QR code out of left sticker. Either the painted grill, which is done up in a nice, I think it's black. Might be more like a metal gray. And you have some nice headlights here, but nothing on the back. So yeah, for size comparison in this mode, here we have him next to Armada Starscream. You can see how they stack up. Optimus Prime, when standing up, is taller than Starscream in jet mode, and he's also longer than Starscream in jet mode. Because pretty much Optimus Prime's vehicle mode is the robot mode lying down. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all there is to say for this truck mode. To transform Optimus into his robot mode, you want to start by taking the sides of the trailer and pulling them back. Now you want to be careful when you pull these panels back, because they're just on friction joints. There is no pin through here. So you want to make sure that when you pull it out, you balance it and you don't pull from one side, or these will pop out. Just grab panels like so and bring them back, and there's a tab right here that will tab into a slot right here on the side of his leg, like so. There you got one leg. Same thing on the other side. Pull back the panel. Bring it against the leg like so. Then you're going to take the waist and you're going to do a full 180 degrees with it. Like so. And then split his legs. Raise the camera. Then you want to come up here and you're going to split the cab right down the middle like so, and then you're going to bring it out and then down like so. Rotate at the shoulder there. Then you're going to unpeg the fist from the shoulder like so. Just pegs in right to the 5mm part in the fist. Bring it around like so. Bring the shoulder down. Same thing on the other side. Bring the whole arm assembly down. Unpeg it. And then bring the shoulder down. And then take the head and you're just going to bring it up. And it'll kind of lock in past a certain point. And there we have Optimus in his robot mode. Alright everyone, here we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode, and I really like this robot mode. It's somewhat different than other Optimus Primes that we've gotten in. It has a vaguely Cybertronian feel to it, and he's relatively cable-free in this mode. You can see as I rotate him around, he's got 4 wheels on each of his back legs, which I really like. I think that looks really cool. He has just this panel hanging off his back, but it doesn't get in the way of anything. He's pretty clean. Now, one issue that most people have with this figure is that hanging off the end of his hands are is the hood of the truck. Now, as unfortunate as it is, it doesn't bother me incredibly. Although I do find it disappointing whenever you bring up his hand like so, it looks like he has a big glove on him, like that. Like he's transforming as he brings his arm up, because you see part of the truck and not his robot hand. Now, I know that there's a fix for this that involves taking out, let's see, this pin right here, and then swinging this back. I'm not bothered by it enough to do that, but you do have the option if you want it. As far as the posability in this mode goes, Optimus Prime's head is on a swivel. So that much to his left, that much to his right. And speaking of which, the head sculpt. It's a standard Optimus Prime head sculpt. Unlike the box art, he does have a battle mask. But it's nice. It's nice silver paint. Alright. For his shoulders, he has rotation. They're actually mushroom joints. Which makes me a little nervous. I'm used to them being universal, or ball joints, but they can do a full 360. Then the arms themselves cannot go in and out, unfortunately. They're stationary. But on the transformation joint right here, behind his head, you can bring these shoulders up. You just bring the whole huge shoulders up with the arms, unfortunately. So he's rather limited there. And then he has ball joints at the elbows. So you have a nice full range of movement there, and nothing at the fists. He does have a waist articulation, or waist joint for transformation. He has universal joints at the hips. Go out that far. I can go back that far. And stop due to this back piece. And then he has a thigh swivel, which is a little weird because it looks like his legs don't line up correctly. He's got a like an angle here in the middle of his thigh, and then in the upper thigh piece there is no angle to connect it to. So part of me feels that might be a design flaw of some sort. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it lines up. It looks like they took 2 different parts from 2 different figures and put them together. Anyhow, he has nice range of movement at the knee. However, his wheels do get in the way. He's about 90 degrees. And then nothing at the feet. However, he does have huge feet and huge heels, which is really convenient for posing. Straighten them back out. back to his axe. It can be held in either one of his hands, like so. Now again, his unfortunate articulation does limit what you can do with his axe, but he does have it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, he can kind of store his axe if you want to. He does have this port right here. I think it's just a scroll hole because it's not big enough for the axe handle to fit into. But again, he does have this port back here that he had in vehicle mode, and conceivably, if you really wanted to, you could pop the axe into it, like so, for storage if you so choose. Why not? Alright, so for size comparison in this mode, here he is next to Starscream, and he is, with his shoulders involved and Starscream's neck vents, for lack of a better term, they're about the same size, which is nice. Optimus Prime is a nice size due to his large legs and just his build and his shoulders. And again, as far as the shoulders go, you do have options. I personally like to bring them all the way down. You could leave them somewhat up like that. I just feel that exposes too much of his upper arms, and then he looks a little more skinny than he is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as far as the new Robots in Disguise line goes, Optimus Prime is my favorite figure. I really, really like his truck mode and his trailer and his 10 wheels. I think it's really, really cool. And his robot mode is really, really good too, and I find it clean enough. And despite his limited posing, I think he looks dynamic in doing so. That said, is he simplified? Yes. Does he have chunks of his truck hood hanging off his hands? Yes. It might bother some people, however, it does not particularly bother me. So this has been the video review for the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Optimus Prime. I am Starscream65. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.
Megatron? If it isn't my old pal Megatron.
Megatron.
Notice how much noise an insect makes, buzzing and clacking until you crush it underfoot? That's what you are, Megatron. A bug with a big mouth.